SA.
Here in London, we see one of the world's most iconic football venues, Wembley Stadium. And since 2007, it's welcomed the NFL to stage some American football contests as well. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Jacksonville Jaguars. His punter Ethan Evans gonna send this one away. And off we go from Wembley. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, go! Hey, darn!
Now we give left side to Bigsby. This is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Hey, Ron! Silver!
Here's Etienne on first down. Breaks the tackle, still going. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Lawrence working from the gun. Catch is made in close. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Bigsby can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Lawrence looking to throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Rams will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready!
Action now for Stafford. And he's sent out wide after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it brings up an LA first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First and 10 from the 41.
Set! Hey, 5-0! Blue 60!
They stay on the ground with Williams. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Blue 60!
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Whew.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Third and long now for Stafford. Taking a deep shot here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. The Rams are set to punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Hey, Jupiter, son.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Hey, I'm good. Hey, change attack.
Second and 13. Has him on the quick hitter. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Short pass brought in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Set. Get away, D. Get away, D.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set. Lady.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Finds his back. Kyron Williams. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They put a receiver in motion here left. First down throw here for Stafford. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
Working inside the red zone. That's caught by Williams. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Right side into the hands of Adams. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey, Red! Ready! Sit on!
Stafford throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Joshua Carty out for the Rams field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Fielded at the 14. The defender. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Reload! Reload! Hey, so,
Running left with Bigsby. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
let's go.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cameron Curl has it. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Rolling from the pistol, Stafford. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pit.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He completes it in traffic. And this one does not go far. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Hey, tomato. 11, Agate. Here we go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Hey, go.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. Broke through the tackle. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run is crossing that 1st down marker.
They give up the gut to Bigsby, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much more exciting.
Hey, center. Zach.
2nd and 8. Career interception. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
It is the 2-minute warning from Wembley. The Rams with a chance to add to their lead. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Stafford from the gun. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Here he goes on the bootleg. It's on target to Williams. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
There's another one to Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast. On 2nd down, running with Williams. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Now the Rams will use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on fourth down. Ball on the right hash. The distance 43 yards.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Couldn't find a completion on first down. That one missed the mark. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Finds the in route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
On red. Hey, so go. Here we go.
Another try following the sack. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. They're going to keep moving forward, Brian, down inside the opposing 30.
Take right open.
28 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Looking for kicking off for the Jaguars.
2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Set. 250.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Zakua here, he's got it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Into traffic, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Man in motion, headed right. Third and long for him here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Washington now to return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, Ginger.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Here comes the screen for ATA. Jukes one defender. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, eventually it'll be a go-to.
Bixby is hit. He fumbled that football. Picked up by the Rams. Hits the 20. He cuts it toward the right sideline. There's a lot of space. And he's going to take it back for the LA touchdown. The Rams push their lead further to start the half. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams take a 16-point lead.
16. Jaguars nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. When they just get to celebrate, they love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Well, that is intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This dude, this dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Red on red.
Trying again following the sack. And they pick him off again. Darius Williams with the INT. And the Rams have it after forcing his 4th INT penalty of the day.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
At the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Up the gut they go with Williams. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Darnell Savage with a pick. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Rip, 23.
From the 47. Hits him on the out route. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go.
Counter give to ETN. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Hey, easy, route. Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, the football's loose. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounced on it inside the 10. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Give him 4 yards there, and they only need one more now on third down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On the give, it's Bigsby. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, you look like you'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Jukes out a one-stop. And a huge effort sets up his offense at a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
I remember these feelings running on the field after a great return like that, Kate. It almost feels like stepping into a batter's box with runners on base. So much of the work has been done ahead of you. Now you got to go deliver.
Hey, easy.
First down throw here for Stafford. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Offense to the line for second down.
White, ready. Yellow 20. Stop.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Yellow lady.
Here he is on third and long. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
And his kick is blocked. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time. Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Stafford now off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The rookie out of Colorado, the one to bring him down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Running right, it's Williams. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Set up the screen. Here's Nakua. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams are going to have a first down. We're slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Going left side, Williams with it. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Play action now for Stafford. Throwing the out route complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams making a 9-point advantage. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Washington now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for the Jaguars.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Hey, run. Silver.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. He's across midfield into Rams territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47.
Here's 2nd and 7. The throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Josh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Ryan Thomas Jr., the touchdown. And now for the point after. And crucially, to bring things within a field goal. It's no good. So they get it back within 1 score at least, but can't make it a field goal game. That deficit still 4 points. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
180. Alert.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's caught by Williams. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Rams up by 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 36. There's another one to Williams. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Give to Williams from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mopped up, too. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set. Yellow 20. Double right.
Another run for Williams. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Set.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, lock. Hey, kill. Hey, danger. Jack.
Back to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drag him out right near that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. Gotta be smart. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut it to a point late in this one. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Stafford from the gun. He's on the out route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Adams put in motion right. Receiver in motion, headed right. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Stafford's going to throw once more. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw. Complete. It's Atwell. And they make The tackle at the 38. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. On the gun, a carry by Williams. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Lady, 59.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. This is hauled in by Atwell. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here he is to throw. That's complete. Naku on the left side. They're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Washington now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence working from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Need this to force overtime. That one is swatted away, incomplete, but there's a flag down in the secondary, and I think they're going to get somebody here for holding. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Hey.
One final shot here. Forced out to his right. Need this to force overtime. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have a defensive penalty on the final play. So an untimed down coming up.
11 Agate on red.
Here he goes. One final shot. He's got it on the slant. Got him right at the goal line. Looks like they kept him out. They did. Stopped a yard shy. There's no time left on the clock. What a tackle to win them this game. So what a way.